I mean, we found it pretty early. We were lucky, but I know a lot of people are struggling and that the prices are extremely high and everyone's getting kicked out of their apartments.
Today in Quebec, the annual moving day chaos is at its peak, but here in Montreal's Parc-Extension, it's surprisingly quiet.
What we're observing is just that people aren't moving this year. It used to be in past years, maybe your apartment was too small, maybe it wasn't in good condition. You could potentially move somewhere else under better conditions, and that's really no longer the case.
It's pretty calm, pretty orderly. You see some of this evictions going on and garbage on the street, and this is like nothing new around here. And people can't afford to pay the rents, so they get evicted. And it's unfortunate.
Not bad. Parking was easier than we thought to find, but the truck is really expensive compared to what we've rented in the past. And like in moving days, they jack up the price, so that's not great.
My roommate over here, he reserved it. So he reserved it a month ago. So he already had it. And since then, I tried to reserve it a week ago, but it wasn't available. There weren't anything anymore.
And like every year, the lack of affordable housing is making things especially hard for hundreds of people trying to find a new place to live.
This year, in light of the rent increases being the highest they've been in nearly 40 years, so we're trying to be present on the ground today to be able to reach tenants who might be in precarious situations. We did a multilingual poster tour of the neighborhood. We have an information table here, and then we just wrapped up a car tour of the neighborhood where we just drove up and down the streets to approach tenants who might be in precarious situations as of July 1st without a place to stay and perhaps in need of some support.
It was complicated because this is Montreal and this is already always complicated to find an apartment, but I thought we search a lot on Marketplace every day, a couple of times per day.
Many of the people we spoke to to the increases being so high that they were not entirely sure how they were going to pay them in the months to come. We're very worried that people are maybe going to fall behind on rent and potentially face evictions in the months to come. I think what it highlights to us is that at this point it's not just July 1st. The housing crisis is year-round.
In Montreal, Johanie Bouffard, City News.